Alright guys, this one's for all you transistor and old radio and TV collectors out there. I got these two here, 1959-ish Arvin AM transistor radios. Guys, I told you I had a couple more of them. That one in the other video was just the faceplate with the parts. And these are two totally different radios. They both work. I'm just going to show you real quick what I've done. This one is in good condition. So I'm going to take it apart here real fast. One-handed, so I've already got the screw out of the back. I'll show you guys here real quick. And there you go. Now that's what it looks like inside. The only thing I've had to do to this one when I got it was the electrolytic capacitor that was here was bad. I hope this lighting is just not the greatest here, but let's see what we can do there. Oh, there we go. There we go. That did it. Turned on the light on my camera. So anyway, yeah, the electrolytic capacitor was bad. It was a 3-section capacitor. So I replaced it with 3 separate 100 microfarad capacitors here. This capacitor checked out okay, and so did this one back here on the ratio detector. That one's fine too. So I'm not a person that just recaps an entire radio. If it doesn't need it, it doesn't need it. That's just me. Little 4 transistor set. There's your audio output. There's your AM oscillator. And you have your first and second IF. It's real simple, and of course this little thing right here, that's a detector diode. So this one works good. The battery pack on these radios is built into the back. It looks a little crusty, but it does work. It's cleaned. I cleaned it up best I could. This one works great. I don't have any C batteries at the moment to put in it to show you guys. But that's the little AM transistor radio. This one didn't have to do anything to this except the battery pack was absolutely destroyed. Folks, when you store old radios or anything electronic that's got batteries in it, take the batteries out before you put it away, because batteries will leak and go completely nuts. Like this one here was in an old flashlight that I picked up. Luckily, I was able to save the flashlight, but just because the batteries were left in storage, you know, you don't want to do that. So the battery pack was ate up on here. You can improvise. So here's how I improvised. I took the back off here. I went and got a small AA, because I couldn't fit individual C. This radio operates off 4 C-cell batteries. I could not operate that. I couldn't get the newer style battery holder in here. So still a AA battery is still 1.5 volt. Add times 4, that gives you your 6 volt. This is not a 9-volt battery. This is a 9-volt battery snap, guys, but if you always see a radio like that, make sure of the power supply to it, because a lot of people will just stick a 9-volt on there, and you can actually damage transistors if they're rated for a lower voltage. So I got a little 4 battery holder. It fits right in there. The back fits right on it, and as you can see, this radio is still pretty well, from what I can tell, all original. I don't see anything that's been replaced that I can tell. Even the original electrolytic capacitor here is still there, and I tested it all. Even this one, everything checks out. Even the one back there, it's the ratio detector there. And it's there's your little detector diode. Same thing, a 4 transistor radio. So there's the little Arvin AM transistor radio. I have 2 of them, plus that one that's shows you that's kind of just used for parts, but just missing a back, but it works. So that was a little touch base on that, guys. Stay tuned for some more videos.